Good morning, student. Dear student, today's class we will discuss about of the construction using the rulers and pair of compasses. Using the ruler and pair of compasses, we will discuss here the some construction with use of the ruler and pair of compasses. Before discuss that, we will clear that some word which come in this. We will clear that what is the meaning of that words. First, radius. In this word, what is the radius? The distance between pencil tip and compass needle is called radius. This, suppose this is your this distance is called the radius. This distance is called the radius. Okay. Next, center. The point where we put the needle of compass. Needle of compasses. This point. If you make that, this is the compass and this is it is. When you put, suppose this is the compass, if my thumb is as a needle, then when we draw this, so this is point. This point is called the center. It point is called the center. So it point is called the center. Okay. Now arc. Curved line drawn by pencil tip with help of is called arc. This definition, that is not the fundamental or actual, which is for understand to this chapter. To understand this chapter, we will understand that if that word radius is come, then we will take the distance between pencil tip and needle. When we say that center, take the center, that means on that point you put the needle of the compass. When we take the arc, then you draw this. This is the arc. Okay. First, you note it. Okay, it's clear. Now we discuss the sum construction with help of compass and ruler. First is given that draw the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment. So first draw the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment. Okay, first we draw a line segment. First we draw a line segment A, B. Then what is the first step? Draw line segment AB. Okay. Now we will take the compass. We take the compass and we set with the pencil. You will set the compass with your pencil. Now what we do? With A as a center. With A as a center. With A as a center. That means if my thumb is as a needle of the compass, then with A as a center and radius, another finger, that is radius. Suppose this is B here. With A as a center and radius, A as a center, this is A. Now radius, the needle, that is pencil tip. The distance between needle and pencil is suppose this. We take the radius with A as a center and radius more than half of AB. We will take the distance between pencil tip and needle will be more than half of AB. That is here. You will draw an arc on above side and below side. That is, you will draw an arc on above side and below side on same radius with A as a center. We draw an arc. We draw an arc with A as a center and radius more than half of AB. Second, with A as a center and radius more than half of AB. Draw arc, one on each side of AB. One on each side of AB. Right? Next, with B as a center. With B as a center. This is on the same radius. We have taken this cut and this cut. On same radius, the radius which is taken at the center A, on same radius we take as a B as a center. So third step, with B as a center and same radius on same radius, draw arc on one on each side of AB. This arc cut the previously arc, cutting the previously drawn arc at P and Q. P and Q. This is point P and Q. Now we draw join PQ. Fourth, join PQ meeting AB at M. When we join PQ, it meets the AB at M. Now, then PM is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Now, then PM is perpendicular bisector of AB. It's clear? PM is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay? So, which process and which step we will follow? First, we draw a line segment, that is AB. Now, we take B as a center or A as a center. We take A as a center. Suppose A, my thumb is at the middle of the compass and another finger, that is this, and draw an arc above M, one each side of the line AB. Now on the same radius, that is this radius, on the same radius we take this and this. These are cutting the previously arc at the point P and Q. Now we join the point P and Q. This is the point P and Q. It meeting AB at point B. Now PM is the perpendicular bisector of line AB. It's clear? You note it. Okay? Next, draw an angle equal to given angle. Okay. This. If ABC is a given angle, ABC is a given angle, we want to draw another angle CDF. We want to draw another angle PQR, which is equal to angle ABC. Draw an angle PQR which is equal to the angle ABC. Here Q is the angle vertex and this B is the vertex. Now first, how we draw with help of an compass and ruler an equal angle to a given angle. Right? To draw an equal angle to a given angle, where we will not write the step, only I will say that you will write that first we draw a line segment PQ. Okay, we draw a line segment, we draw a ray PQ. Line segment or ray PQ. Now P is the, sorry, here Q is the initial point, that is QP. Q is the initial point, that is vertex QP. Okay. Now with B as a center, we draw an arc. It got the line AB at X and Y. Got the line AB at X and Y on the same arc, on same radius. We draw an arc XY with B as a center. We draw an arc to any radius, with B as a center and any radius. Draw an arc cutting BA and BC at point X and Y respectively. Now with Q as a center, and radius which is equal to the BX or BY are on the same radius. This radius, we go here, this radius. Now we draw this. We draw an arc. This arc cut the PQ. Draw an arc cutting PQ as a XY as a PQRS. Okay. Next, now with O as a center and the same radius, draw an arc cutting OX at R with R as a center and radius as equal to PQ. Now what we do? We take a radius on my compass which is equal to X and Y, this here and this equal. We take a radius on the compass equal to X and Y and S as a center, we draw an arc. S as a center, we draw an arc. This arc intersects the previous arc at point E. Now we draw a ray to joining Q and T at the point R. This is angle PQR which is equal to the ABC. Then required angle equal to the ABC. That's clear? One more time. Suppose we want to make an angle equal to this. This is the angle ABC. First we draw a line segment, that is P Now we take B as a center and draw an radius. On the same radius we draw an radius that, okay, this is equal to this. Here it will be here. Now we measure it. We take the radius equal to this and we intersect it. This is equal. Now we line join this. This is the angle equal to PQR is equal to required angle equal to ABC. Okay. Next, draw an angle to bisect a given angle. Angle bisector. Draw the angle bisector of angle. Let ABC is a given angle. We want to draw the angle bisector. We want to draw a ray which is bisect the given angle ABC. To draw angle bisector of angle ABC, first we draw an arc to any radius with center B. With B as a center we draw an arc. This first arc. Okay. Next it intersects the point X and Y. Now we take the radius which is more than half of X and Y. This is more than half of X and Y and draw an arc. And on same radius we draw another arc. X and Y we draw an X. This which is take the more than half of. We can take the complete or more than that. But it is more than half. This is compulsory. Okay. This we draw on the same radius we draw another arc. It intersects to the previous arc at a point Z. Now we draw a line to joining the X and Y Z. This is the point of this ray, so that BZ is angle bisector of angle ABC. It will bisect the angle, it will divide the angle into two equal parts. So to draw an angle bisector with O as a center and convent radius, draw arc AT with center P radius more than half of AP. Here is the given that example 3. It's clear? One more time we want to draw the angle bisector of this angle. This is the angle PQR. What we do? First we draw an arc on any radius. First we draw an arc with any radius as a center Q. We take an radius this. This is your first arc. Now it is the X and Y. Now we take the radius which is more than half of X and Y. Which is more than half of X and Y. Draw an arc which has a center x and y. This intersect each other at a point. Now joining the line, this is the angle bisector of okay. Next, the steps are given in your example. You will write that in your question. A line perpendicular to a given line. Draw a line perpendicular to a given line from a point on it. From a point on it. Suppose that AB is a line. We want to draw a perpendicular line on this point P. Okay? We want to draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to AB from the point P. Draw a perpendicular line to a given line from a point on it. This one. From this point we want to draw a perpendicular line. How we draw a perpendicular line from a given point which is on the line. So first we draw a semicircle with any radius. First we draw a semicircle with any radius. We will draw the semicircle with any radius. It intersects the points x and y. Now x as a center and radius more than more than half of xy. This and this. On same radius, this. On same radius we draw this. Now join the line which passes through the point P. Now we will join the line which passes the P. This is the same process. Okay. So student, in today's class we have discussed how we draw a perpendicular bisector of a line, how we draw an angle equal to the angle with help of compasses, how we draw angle bisector. It will be used to construct an angle with help of compasses, and how we draw a perpendicular line on a given line from a given point. And so there are some other construction are given that we will discuss about that in your next class. Okay, thank you. Good day.